Good morning, everyone. We are WindSync, a wind quintet that comes all the way from Houston, Texas. We are so glad to be here with you today. Now, we call ourselves a wind quintet because the five of us use the wind, or the air in our lungs, to play these 5 instruments. Now, just so you guys can experience that, let's all take a nice, deep, relaxed inhale. Now, slowly exhale it through your lips. Yeah, and that is how we're playing these. The quintet part is because there are 5 of us. Let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, in our show today, we're going to tell you about ourselves, about these crazy instruments that we're playing, and share a really fun story. So let's get things started with a good old-fashioned Texas hoedown.
Good morning. My name is Kara, but more important is the name of my instrument because you're all about to be experts on each of these 5 instruments. Okay, so starting with the name of my instrument, it is called the bassoon. Can you guys all say bassoon? Yeah, cool. So the word bassoon actually has this word bass in it, and in music that means low notes. So I play low notes on the bassoon, and here's what a low note sounds like on my bassoon. Okay, that's really fun, and I play a lot of low notes in WindSync, but I can play melodies too. So here's what a melody sounds like on the bassoon.
All right, Kara! Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Garrett, and I'll bet a lot of you already know what this is. It's a flute, exactly. Now, the flute is very special in the wind quintet because there are 3 wind instruments playing behind me right now that are made almost entirely out of wood. But as you can see, the flute is made almost entirely out of metal. That's very important because I'm going to have a very unique and special sound. My flute is also a lot smaller than Kara's big bassoon, so it's going to sound much higher. You ready, guys? Here we go.
All right, Garrett!
Great job, Garrett. Hi, everyone. I'm Graham. I play the clarinet in WindSync. Maybe some of you have seen this on SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes. Yeah, Squidward plays the clarinet, but he's not very good, is he? No. But in the right hands, with a little bit of practice, the clarinet can do all sorts of cool things. I can play really high, almost like Garrett's flute, but also really low, almost like Kara's bassoon. So that means I can play all kinds of cool music and not just hoedowns. See if you recognize this one. Hey guys, cut it out. All right, let's get back to the hoedown. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emily, and this instrument here is called the oboe. Can you all say oboe? Oboe! Let's try that again. Oboe! Oboe! That's right. Remember, it's not elbow, it's oboe. Now, some of you might be thinking, wow, this instrument looks a lot like Graham's clarinet. They're both black instruments with silver keys, but the main difference is this little guy right here, which we call a reed. My reed can make a sound just on its own. In fact, it can play a whole song just on my reed, like this. Now, when I put my reed in my instrument, I get to play a lot of the really cool and fun melodies in the group. So here's one right now.
All right, Emily. Great job. Well, good morning again. My name is Ani, and I'm kind of the oddball in WindSync because I play the only brass instrument. This is called the French horn. Can you all say French horn? Yeah, now the French horn is sometimes just called the horn, and it is not the highest brass instrument like the trumpet, or the lowest brass instrument like the tuba, but it is the longest brass instrument. If I were to uncoil these tubes and slides and stretch them out, it would be taller than Garrett, sitting on top of Emily, sitting on top of Kara. Maybe not Graham, but it is 16 to 18 feet long. And I can play the loudest in WindSync.
Wow, you guys are awesome listeners today. Thank you so much. Now, I know you know from the beginning of this program that we are doing some storytelling today. And a little bit later on, WindSync is actually going to tell a story that some of you may already know. But we want to start with your individual stories. So we're going to ask each of you to now be storytellers for yourselves as you hear a piece of music. And so this is going to be a little different for each of us, and I'm going to step you through this as we begin. Let's warm up our imaginations. All right, so since this is listening time, can I actually have everyone grab their listening ear out of their pocket and put that on? You're going to be doing a lot of listening. Oh, and we have 2 ears. All right, grab your other listening ear. Ear number 2. All right, awesome. And because this is an imagination exercise, can you please turn on your imagination brains? Ooh, I can kind of feel it in the room. Very nice. Okay, so our story today will take place in outer space. So let's get in our rockets. Let's blast off. First stop, the moon. All right, so this is where our story will take place, okay? You're going to be on the surface of the moon. In fact, let's go ahead and get out of our rockets. We're about to explore. Okay, so you are now on the surface of the moon, and we are going to first think about what does it feel like to be on the moon. So the first part of our story is, do we feel excited? Do we feel nervous? Or maybe there's a temperature. Do we feel hot? Do we feel cold? Do we feel kind of bouncy and light? Do we feel heavy? Do we feel slow or fast? You're going to be thinking about that as you listen to our next piece of music, which is called Luna Nova. Thank you so much. Okay, so you have sort of set your mood of your story. You know how you feel on the surface of the moon. Now let's go ahead and set the setting of the story. So you're going to think about, what did you see on this trip to the moon? Okay, or what did you encounter? So maybe you saw it was bright outside. Maybe you saw it was dark outside. Maybe you saw a landform, like you saw a mountain, or maybe you saw lots of sand. Maybe you saw a person or a creature who was unexpected. So you're going to imagine, what did you see now on this trip to the moon before we continue with our story? This next piece of music is called Debbie Waltzing on the Moon. Thank you. Okay, you've got those imaginations going, I can tell. We're all warmed up. So now you are going to add the action of your story. What did you do on the moon? Or what happened on the moon? Did something crazy happen? Like, I don't know, the mailman showed up and you're like, oh, hey, I didn't expect to see you all the way over here. Or did something kind of normal happen? Maybe you looked out and you saw stars in the sky. You saw a shooting star. Okay, something like that. Maybe you spoke with someone. Maybe you're hanging out with somebody on the moon. Or maybe you are doing scientific research because you are on a mission on the moon. You get to do any of these actions or whatever else that you want to think of as you imagine this last part of our story with a piece of music called Moonwalk.
part of our program, now we are going to get to tell you a story. And our story today is Interstellar Cinderella by Deborah Underwood. Now, in this story, our music is going to give you really important clues about the action, the mood, and details of our characters. So, let's start listening to a little bit about what this story will sound like. We will begin in Cinderella's house, where I will be playing Cinderella's stepsister, and Garrett will be playing Cinderella's stepmother. These characters will sound a certain way. Let's hear what it sounds like in Cinderella's house. All right, now, do you think these characters are good or evil? On the count of three, 1, 2, 3. Evil. That's right. We are evil stepsisters and stepmother. Now let's find out who else.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am the fairy god robot this morning. Now, the fairy god robot is important to the story because I'm going to give some gifts to Cinderella, which will be really important on her journey. But another element about my character is that I am usually called onto the scene by another character, and that character is our friend Murgatroyd the mouse. When I come onto the scene, I am called by Murgatroyd's cosmic SOS. And I want you guys to think, what would Murgatroyd's SOS sound like? Would Murgatroyd the mouse sound high and short? Or do you think Murgatroyd the mouse would sound low and long? Actually, let's see by a show of hands here. We'll take a vote. All right, who would vote for Murgatroyd sounding high and short? Oh, we got a lot of hands. All right, hands down. Who thinks Murgatroyd might be low and long? Ooh, a few votes too. I think we'll need to listen to the music to find out which one this is. This is the Cosmic SOS. If you said high and short, bingo. That was exactly it. Let's meet one of our heroes of the story.
Hello, everyone. I, of course, am playing the very handsome prince. Now, do you think a prince like me would sound soft and shy? Or maybe loud and heroic? Loud and heroic. Okay, let's see. This is what I sound like when I jump out of my spaceship. What do you think? Pretty heroic, huh? Okay, are you ready to meet my beloved Cinderella? Here she comes.
Hi, everyone. I will be playing the main character of the story, Interstellar Cinderella. Now, for those of you who have read the book, you know that at some points in the story, I get to fly through space on a rocket ship or with a jetpack. And so when I'm flying through space, what do you think? Do you think the music's going to be calm and peaceful? Or do you think it's going to be glorious and exciting? Raise your hand for calm and peaceful. Maybe. What about glorious and exciting? Yeah! Let's see what the music sounds like as I'm flying through space. That was pretty exciting if you ask me. So I think you guys are all ready to join us on this interstellar journey. Let's go!
Once upon a planetoid, amid her tools and sprockets, a girl named Cinderella dreamed of fixing fancy rockets. She fixed the robot dishwashers and Zoom brooms in her care. But late each night, she snuck away to study ship repair.
rushing in, excited.
The Prince's Royal Space Parade. Our family's invited.
Oh, I wish that you could come, my dear. Alas, no room, although perhaps you could fix that broken ship and fly that to the show.
My toolbox! We're stranded here, I guess.
But Murgatroyd the mouse sent out a cosmic SOS.
I'm here, your fairy god robot. I'll make you brand new tools. You'll need a spacesuit too, of course. Atomic blue with jewels. This power gem will speed your ship across the starry sky. It only lasts till midnight. After that, your ship won't fly.
Oh, thank you. She zoomed past stars and nebula and parked beside a moon. The space parade was glorious. Each starship made her swoon.
At last the royal ship approached. Her heart was full with yearning. The ship of Cinderella's dreams, but heavens, what was burning? The prince's ship jerked and hissed and spewed a cloud of grit. The prince hopped out.
Oh, blast. What now? My chief mechanic quit.
But Interstellar Cinderella knew just what to do. She zip-zapped with her socket wrench. The ship was good as new. The prince welcomed her on board. Last stop, Galactic Hall.
I hope you'll join me for the gravity-free ball.
They spoke for hours of rocket ships. The time went flying by. And then Cinderella saw the clock. I have to fly.
But wait, please tell me how to find...
The girl was gone, but she had left her socket wrench behind.
The prince sent a transmission to the farthest edge of space.
I'll search the cosmos for her. How I wish I'd seen her face.
Don't worry, he won't find her in this house. I've locked her in the attic with that useless robot mouse.
The girl I seek can fix a ship. So, who would like to begin?
He gave the sonic socket wrench to one, then to the other. Alas, they couldn't fix the ship, and neither could their mother. Cinderella struggled, but the space rope held her tight,
the Murgatroyd's robotic teeth cut through it with one bite.
The spaceship! It's leaving!
But wait,
What's this?
she made a quick repair, then strapped the rusty jetpack on and blasted through the air.
That socket wrench is mine. I'll fix the ship.
Be my bride. She thought this over carefully. Her family watched in panic.
I'm far too young for marriage, but I'll be your chief mechanic. My stars!
Dreams do come true.
The end.
Next piece of music, we're actually going to make this story a piece of music that you can participate in. You've been such great listeners, but why don't we all do a story in music now? And you will help us with a song. Now don't worry, this is a piece of cake and you'll get the hang of it really fast. The way that we'll do this is we will sing a repeat song. So if you don't know what a repeat song is, I will show you. I'll be the person who sings first, and then my friends in WindSync will be the people who repeat, and you will sing with them. Listen a little bit, and then if you got the hang of it, you can join in at any time. This is a repeat song.
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 This is a repeat song. Okay, you guys have amazing musical instincts. Great, we're ready for this. I'm gonna pass this now to Emily, who will introduce your song today.
All right, so the song that we'll be singing and dancing to today is called the Moose Song. Now, I need 2 brave volunteers to come help me be this moose song. Let's see here. Yeah, come on up. I saw your hand first. And let's see here. Why don't we have you in the sparkly shirt? Yeah, come on up, come on up, come on up. But don't worry, everybody's going to participate, so you can definitely participate in music. Come on up, come on up. Now, what's your name? All right, this is Johnny. Say hello, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. There you go. What's your name? And this is Sophia. Everyone say hello, Sophia. All right, so these are going to be my 2 little helpers here to sing the Moose Song. So I'm going to sing a part of the song. You guys are going to watch me very carefully because I'm also going to do some motions that you're going to copy, okay? Do you think you guys can handle that? Let's do a practice run first, all right? Hit it. There was a great big moose who liked to drink a lot of juice. There was a great big moose who liked to drink a lot of juice. Wow, give it up for these guys, right? All right. So as we sing the whole song, it's up to you guys to get the audience in, your friends and your family, to sing and do the motions along with us. Do you think you can do that? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, let's go through the whole song. This is the moose song. Hit it. There was a great big moose who liked to drink a lot of juice. There was a great big moose who liked to drink a lot of juice. Singing oh way oh, way oh way oh way oh way oh, way oh way oh, way-oh, way-oh. The moose's name was Fred. He liked to drink his juice in bed. The moose's name was Fred. He liked to drink his juice in bed. Singing oh, way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. Way-oh, way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. He drank his juice with care, but then he spilled it in his hair. He drank his juice with care, but then he spilled it in his hair. Singing oh, way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. Way-oh, way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. Now he's a sticky moose. But he still drinks a lot of juice. But he's a sticky moose. But he still drinks a lot of juice. Singing oh, way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. Way-oh, way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. Woo! Great job, guys.
We'd like to share one more piece of music if you'll have us. This last piece is called Umoja. It is the Swahili word for unity. And we love to end programs with that as we all make music together and share this experience with you. So please enjoy.